A crazy opening weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
It's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
On first down, it's Rose. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. Now back to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
That fights him off. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that.
Let's go now.
And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. So nothing doing there, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Okay,
Trying
ready?
to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down 13-yard line. And his kick is indeed good. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their second drive with the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
It's a good start to this drive on the defensive side.
The first incompletion on first down. And they also got the running ball on second down.
Wouldn't be surprised now. Good pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Young. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A nice run here early on. It didn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. The offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. Now this throw caught left side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with Young. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. So as they take it over, we step aside. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Up the middle they go. Rose. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And I think the ball's out. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. This is Young on the carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Okay, great.
Back to throw. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
19 Tiger.
On second down, it's Young. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Ready.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Young, and he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start. Boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Quick slant caught. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Well, no, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll run on first down. It's Rose, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Second and 13. And that'll be caught with St. Brown. A big play there for Detroit. 56 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a handoff up the middle. Rose. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting the pass on the downfield tackle.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. There's still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And this one is right through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital with the Commanders on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Up the middle they go. It's Rose, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught right side by Anderson. No gain on the play. And that will bring up second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quicker. Throwing again on second down. This time it's incomplete. So this one, the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get the shot.
That means they have to be 50-50 balls. They get with the defender, find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. Now a handoff up the middle. Throws. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Rose. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive players work the blitz. It needs to happen because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and 1, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum. Because just a few plays ago, they were headed towards the end zone.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. after the incompletion. Here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. 14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there. It worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Let's go now.
Second and 2. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they got it 1st and 10.
Take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's taken in by Dulcich.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Okay, great.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers are beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw again.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold up to the football and being Johnson? At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps and soon.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with career touchdown number 162, tying him with LaDainian Tomlinson for third place all time. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. From the 10.
Come on.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7.
19 right.
He'll look to throw. Out route complete to Dulcich. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that he tied Art Monk because of the way that he goes about his business, the way that he plays the game. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of dash, but plenty of production.
7 yards there and a first down. They're going to look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, having back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Up the middle they go. Young. And some room to run now. Touchdown, Washington. Point after try forthcoming. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be...
Touchdown, Washington. Juju Smith-Schuster with career touchdown number 70. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I'm going to switch teams.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
2nd down and inches. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at 12. This offense on 3rd down today. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Back to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into 3rd place all time. And the Lions get a bit closer. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Run it up the gut. It's not like we can squeeze the defense. Come on now. You gotta make a play here. Come on.
Gotta figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. Touchdown, Washington. Greg Dulcich, 46 yards. And the Commanders tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
I want my money back. Come on. Hey. Ready?
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
Go!
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the top.